It's just loading a little bit here, and then we can go on. It's just loading a little. Okay, Dan, and we are live on YouTube. Okay, thanks everyone for waiting this bit. So we can go on with our quick and fun questions. The next one is, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? So what about you, Gabriele?
I don't know the name to describe this, but I really like to have the power to stay in a place, and it's like a teletransportation, you know? So staying in a place and go to the other place around the world, especially because my family not living in Rio de Janeiro, so I think it could be fun if I live here and at the end of the day go to my hometown and see my parents and my friends. So I think this is the superpower that I really like to have. And you, Jair?
I don't want to be a superpower. I prefer to be the way I am. And it's perfect. That's it.
You're good the way it is. Great. Okay. And I would choose the same superpower of you, Gabriele. I thought about like transportation too, because I think it would be faster, cheaper, and safer. These are the three reasons that I thought about. And I always think about this when I am in traffic, you know, like hours in the traffic.
Yeah.
And I always think like this, like I'm spending time here. But we are, as Jair was saying. And you, Felipe, would you choose a superpower if you could?
Sorry, I think if I don't know, invisible, and watching the people, watch the people talk, you know. I think that's it.
Okay, being visible to hear
Visible.
other people talking. I see. Yeah, this is dangerous, but it could be, yes, we could discover things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see the next question here. Is, would you rather be able to see into the future or to go to the past whenever you want? So what about you, Jair? Would you like to, do you have this curiosity?
Of course, I prefer to see the future. The past remain only in my memories. That's it.
Okay, okay. And you, Felipe?
I think for me is opposite. I want to, for example, if I'm transported to the Bob Marley concert, you know, the future I think is too dangerous. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand you. I'm afraid of the future. I mean,
Yes.
I don't want to see the future, because if I see something that I don't like, then I would have to go back to the present and live knowing that bad thing will happen, you know? So yes, I prefer not to know what will happen. Yeah, but this is a difficult question. Yeah.
I prefer living the present.
Yeah, yes, it's better for anxiety too. You're right. And you, Gabriele?
I agree with you, Amanda. I'm still afraid for the future. But if I need to choose one of these possibilities, I prefer to see the future, and because the past that I have all the it's like Jair said, I have all the memories in my mind. I miss the past, especially my childhood and my teenager, but I don't like to revival all these type of things on my past. So I really like to see the future, and maybe with goods or bad things, but see me in the future, if I will marry it, or if I will have children, or about my career. I think it could be nice to see the things based on my decisions in the present, But of course, living the present is the best way to enjoy the life. So
Yes, we should do this. Okay, so let me see. The next question is number 5. Would you rather have the ability to read other people's minds or to be invisible? So, Felipe, I'm going to ask you this first because you were interested in listening people talking. It's number 5, the question.
5 or 6?
Number 5.
Me?
Yeah, you can go
Sorry.
first, please.
Sorry.
I'm asking you first because you said you wanted to listen to people talking.
I think prefer to be invisible, because I read other people's mind. I think I don't know, depends of the people, no? But I prefer being invisible.
Yeah, and you, Jair?
I don't know, but it's good to be able to read people's minds, so you can filter with when you have friendships or a closer acquaintance.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I was thinking, what is good? What would be good knowing what people thinks? What would we do with that information? And you answered these, like we could like be more cautious with what we share with that people, if we can trust that people. Yeah. Yes, I was thinking this. Okay, thanks, Jair. And you, Gabriele?
no doubt, I prefer to be invisible, because I think if I have the ability to read other people's mind, it could be a little crazy. Imagine a lot of information that we need to process when we are reading the other people, when we are reading the minds of other people that are with us, in the same place with us. So I think it could be a little bit crazy, a lot of information to process it. And it's like you said, what I need to do with this information. So if it's good or not. So I prefer to be invisible and walk on the street and nobody see me, and I see everybody doing crazy things on the streets. And I don't know, I think it's more fun to be invisible.
Yeah, you were saying like walking alone or at the crowded, being visible, and I thought about that it would be safer too. I mean, imagine if it's at night, or if you're in a like in a quieter place, then we could like be invisible and then try to protect ourselves. And I agree with you, because my thoughts are already a lot of things to process. So imagine hearing and listening to other people's thoughts. So it would be noisy. It would be a little bit
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
But there are times that sometimes we stop and think, what is that person thinking about what I'm saying? So this in family, friends, relationships, work. So it would be nice if you could like a play and pause button, and sometimes we could listen. This would be the best. Okay, so going on now. Now it's number 6. I think this is a difficult one too. So would you rather have more time or more money? So what would you rather, Gabriele, and why?
I do. I would like to have more money than more time, because time I can manage better in my life, and I think time is a precious things in our life. So usually I care of my time, and I try to separate my time for work and stay with my friends and stay with my family. But I think if I had more money, I can solve a lot of problems and maybe enjoy more my time, my own time, or the time with my friends, and maybe I don't know how to the specific word in English, but it's like to give the other people, the close people to me, benefits, like it's like not benefits, but things that they they really want to know if they have more time. So maybe I can help the close people to me if I have money, if I have had more money, and then they can enjoy the time, their time, because they have money, and they don't need to be afraid with the bills and the other things that we usually feels when we don't have a lot of money. And you, Felipe?
Nowadays, I prefer money because I'm unemployed. But I'm 40. I'm not too old, but I don't have too many time that I had in the past. Nowadays I prefer money.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, it can depend on the time of the year of life. It makes sense. Sometimes we will want more money, sometimes we will want more time. Yeah, it makes sense. And you, Jair, what would you rather have more?
In my opinion, I would like to have both, plus time to enjoy the money.
Yeah, that's exactly. We need money to enjoy the time, and we need time to make money.
Yeah.
It's something like this. Yeah. Yes.
Maybe we gain more time if we don't have to make money. So
yeah. Yes. Yeah. So this is like, this is a question that could go deep, because yeah, when I wrote this question, I thought like that because we spend a lot of our time working, right? So when I thought about like wanting more time, I think it was like, it's not more time, but maybe less time working. Maybe this it could
depends of
solve the problem, but
lifestyle and type of job.
yeah, totally. I agree. Yeah. There are jobs that it's not possible to work less, or that because last year that there were some companies in Brazil that started having like 4 days of work per week. Like one day was, how can I say this? I mean, the work week was like from Monday to Thursday. So, but I understand what Felipe said, that it depends on the job, it depends on the career, and it depends on the person. There are people that are workaholic, that really like to work and that wants to work harder. Yeah. So it totally depends. Let me see. So the next one, but I agree with Jair. The best would be would be to have both, more time and more money. Okay. So number 7, what things would you bring to a deserted island and why? So this is a very utopic question, but imagine if you had to go to a deserted island. So what would you bring? I don't know how many things, but what comes to your mind? So what about you, Felipe?
I think my family, of course, my family. I don't know. Just my family, I think.
This is a very cute answer. I'm feeling bad because I didn't thought about my family. I didn't think about my family, and you were so cute. And just my family, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay. And you, Jair, going to a
Uh,
deserted island.
well, for that island, I would take essential things like food and drink, because other things wouldn't be of much use.
Yeah, I think beer. My family and beer.
That's it. And you, Gabriele?
I feel bad because when I read the question, I imagined me alone on a desert island. So I didn't think about my family, of my friends and my boyfriend. So the things that I think about, it's that a pillow, comfort comfort clothes, UV protector, water, a bottle of water, food, glasses. Oh, I thought this type of things. And you, Amanda?
I loved that you answered UV protector. So healthy and worried about your health. I loved this. Yeah, I only think about one thing, but I could like bring my family too. But for me, I totally think about music, like something to play music. It could be a radio, it could be an instrument. I don't play the instrument, but I would be forced to learn. But like, or a phone, a cell phone, even if it only works the music, because I really love music, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel, yeah. If I'm feeling bad, then the music can cheer me up. So I think it would be a good company in the island. So that's my answer.
But cell phone, and after one day you lost the
Yeah, yeah.
charge battery.
Yes, it wouldn't have. Yeah, you were right. And yeah, so I have a problem here because the same it would happen to the radio because it has battery. Yes, I think I would have to learn to play an instrument then. That's my solution.
Bring a band.
To
Yeah,
turn
or
off the words.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so now we go to the second part. The number 8 is, what talent would you like to have and why? If you would like to have a talent, or if there is a talent that you admire, or this kind of thing. So what about you, Jair? Is there a
Uh,
talent that you would like to have, or do you have? Maybe you already have a talent.
This is a difficult question to answer. We all have some talent. That's it.
I love that Jair is very satisfied with himself. Jair, you are amazing. You are like, yeah, it's been really, I'm thinking a lot about myself with your answers. Yeah. And you're right. Everybody has its talents, but I was thinking like about something fancier or more different, but you are right. You are totally right. So you, Felipe, is there a talent that you would like to have? Another one, because you already have yours.
I'd like to, I think, play guitar, to learn to my friend, to my son. No, learn no, to teach my son. And I think the talent to make money, more money, I think. I don't know. I need to think more about it.
But it's a good talent to play the guitar. I would like to play the guitar too. Yeah.
I play drums, but for me, guitar is more harder.
Oh, see. Playing the drums, it must be difficult too. Yeah. I think
for me it's easier than
it's okay.
Play guitar, because
does your son play too?
What?
Does your son play too?
No. He's very young.
He's very young. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, he's 2 years old, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet. Maybe one day you will teach him. Yeah.
He had skateboarding classes.
Wow, that's great. He's very young.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, that's nice.
Drums in the factory.
Yeah. Nice. And you, Gabriele, is there a talent that you would like to have, and which one?
I'd like to have, I'd like to know how to sing and how to play bass, because this is my favorite instrument. And I really like to sing at home alone, but I think if I had the talent to be a singer, or maybe do it in a good way, I'm thinking it could be nice. I really like to know it.
Yes, and that's my answer too. I would love to sing, because I dance. I mean, I'm not saying that this is my talent, but I do like ballet classes, and it would be very nice to know how to sing too. And I ask it here about talents because there are some talents that for me, when I see it, I think, I mean, this person was born to do this. This person was born to dance, was born to draw, was born to sing. For example, watching The Voice, there are some people that has amazing voices in Brazil, and they are like, they have their how can I say? They work with this, but they could be famous, for example. So I really admire some of the talents. You can. Do you want to say something, Gabriele? You raised your hand. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, because it's totally different when you learn something, but when we have a talent for something. I recognize that all of us can learn everything, but sometimes people are designated to be so good in a specific thing. And for example, in the past, I tried to learn how to play guitar and sing. And it was not a good experience for me in the past, because I recognized that that I couldn't sing well or play guitar well. So for these two experiences, I never tried to do bass classes. Maybe in the future, I think I can do it again. I can try it in the future, but I think some people have a specific talent. All of us can be good in something, but really, really good, I think this is we can be in specific areas in our lives, you know.
Never give up, Gabriele.
Yes, I understand you, Gabriele, and I think like this too. I mean, it seems like there are some talents that are like genetic. Yeah, that I mean, I don't know if even if I studied, I don't know if I would be able to play some instrument or to sing or to. I mean, I think like you, but we have Philippe here to motivate us, and I think this about like studying too. For example, I can't imagine myself like doing a physics college, for example, even if I wanted, if I really wanted. I don't think I'm capable of learning physics or of that level of a college thing. So I totally understand you. Yeah. Let me see here. So number 9, I think it's a very quick one, just a curious one. So you don't leave your house without what? You can name like some things that you don't leave your house without, and why. For example, I don't leave my house without my UV protect, for example, and why. Just a quick one. So you can start, Gabriele.
Maybe my cell phone, my keys, and without turn off all the lights at home. I think that's it.
Yeah.
And you, Philippe?
My cell phone, my keys, my bag. My bag to put my things. And nowadays my cap. My cap, because my hair is very. I needed to cut my hair.
And you, Jair, do you have a list?
I don't leave home without a watch. I can't explain the reason. Maybe custom, as if something was missing.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's curious because now we have like we can see the time on cell phone, but even like this, you prefer to use your watch, and maybe you don't even use that much, but you need to have it. You need to wear it. Yes, I understand. Yeah, sometimes I feel like this when I don't have rings, if I live, if I forget my ring, sometimes I realize that I'm without them and it makes me feel weird. And I agree with you about some of the things that you said, but something that I never leave my house without is money. But like, how can I say this? In cash, money in cash, and I know this is very rare. Most of people now don't have cash. They only use credit card or Pix, but I don't leave my house without cash. And it's a curious thing because I think about like being mugged, I live in Rio de Janeiro. And so I'm always paying attention to this. If someone asks me money, I need to have to give it. So this is sad, but this is something, I mean, if I go to the bakery, near my house, I will live having some cash just in case. So this is really something sad and curious. Let me see. Number 10. I think this is a little bit harder. Yeah, exactly. And the number, let me see. Number 10. If you could make one wish to the genie's lamp, what would it be? What would you do with that wish? But it can be just like what wish. If you the stories of the genie are 3 wishes, but here I simplify just one wish you would ask to the genie's lamp. I don't know if you have ever thought about this, but so Gabrielle, if you could ask one wish to the genie's lamp, what would it be? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Maybe to have a passport to travel around the world without money in a crazy way that I don't need money to travel. I can pass a lot of time in different countries and without to have permission, like official permissions, to stay a long way in a place. Maybe like this, and don't need money. All my travels all be paid for the genius.
I really loved your wish. I wanted this wish too. So now let me see, Jair. What wish would you make?
I would ask the genie of the lamp for a lot of money to have financial stability and maybe be able to help some people.
Good. It's a good one too. And you, Felipe?
I think because my moment, a new job. My wish is a new job, a good job, and in a good place.
Yeah, I see. And when I created the question, when I see the question, I thought about traveling too, Gabriele, but just like having the patience to plan travel, because I don't like to plan because we need to search where to go, when, the price, where to stay. I mean, I like traveling, but not the previous part, the planning about the trip. I don't have patience. This is but I wish I had the patience to travel around the world, not worrying with anything. I really loved your wish. Let me see. I believe number 11 is it's very similar to the first one. It could be a different celebrity, but I'm going to skip this one. So number 12, it's not like a quick question, not that quick or not that similar to the others, but let's see. Are you more rational or emotional? And why do you think that? Why do you think that about yourself? So what do you think, Felipe?
I think sometimes I'm more rational, and sometimes I'm more emotional. My sign is I don't remember in English, Libra, and I'm more in this decision. But depends of the moment, I'm more rational or more emotional.
So you can't see that you are more emotional than rational. So you think you are very balanced.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
for me.
great.
That's good because too emotional, you lost the I don't know, you lost the everything, and more rational, you lost the the sensibility. No, sensibility.
Yes, yes, I see. Yeah, I agree. I think the best is to be 50-50. Yeah. And you, Jair?
I am much more rational. I was try to analyze and evaluate risks, be it in any activity.
And do you like to be more rational than emotional? Do you think it's good?
Rational good.
Yeah, okay. And you, Gabriele?
I think nowadays I have a balance between be rational and be emotional. Because in my professional life, I try to have decisions, to make decisions in a rational way and don't put my emotional side. But in some cases in my personal life, like with my friends, with my boyfriend, and with my family, I feel more emotional than rational. So I think in the past, when I was young, for all the situations, I was so emotional person. But life learned me to be more rational, in a specific case in my career. So I think nowadays I have a good balance between both.
Yeah,
Amanda,
life. Yeah.
sometimes I'm crying just listening a music, listening to music and crying.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I see. But this is amazing. I love to do this. Yes. So we have like this emotional moment and the rational moments. And I think the same, Gabriele, life teaches us. And I think the best is when we can like control, but it is very hard, like calm down. You need to be rational here, or okay, you can be emotional here. But sometimes we can't, it's not that easy to control our emotions. But yeah, I see you. So hello, Bruno, Gloria, and Newton. Nice to have you back here.
Okay.
I don't know until what question you went through in the conversation. So here on the main room, we talked until number 12. Yeah, and we talked a lot about music and musicians, and we were like around this subject. So let me choose some question to ask you. So Bruno, let me see, just one moment.
We answer until question number 7, and then we jump to the question number 12. Our last question was number 12.
Number 12. Okay then. So let me see the others. You asked the number 7 too about the deserted islands.
Yeah, to me it's the most difficult question. Most difficult question.
Yes. Okay, so I have one that I think maybe it will be more difficult, that it's number 10. So if you could make one wish to the genie's lamp, what would it be? Yeah, this is a tricky one.
No, it's easy. For me, it's easy. Looking to my actual situation, I'm not working, but I have an interview tomorrow and another Monday. Segunda is Monday, right?
Yeah.
Monday. I always change Monday and Sunday, and I did it Thursday always for the three interviews for Portuguese companies. If I can make one wish is to be hired for the company that I will do an interview tomorrow, because it's the better company. And what I will do with this is just work, make money, and enjoy my life better.
Yes, yes, I see. Good luck in the interview tomorrow, and I hope your wish come true.
Thank you.
And you, Newton, one wish to the genie's lamp. What would it be?
Difficult question too. I would like to be a rich person in order to help so many people.
Yes. This is usually the wish, to have more money, to make more money.
To travel more, to help people that in the situation, difficult situation too.
Yes, I understand you, because once we have the money, then we can do a lot of other things with that money.
Yes,
I understand you.
We had a difficult question too about if you to have time or more money. What would it's difficult too. Time without money is difficult too. Money without time.
Exactly. That's the point. Yeah, very difficult. The best is to have both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Newton. Just now, to finish the conversation for today, Glorinha, your time. So, one wish to the genie's lamp. What would you wish?
I would ask for a house in the beach, in the Copacabana, Ipanema.
I really like your wish.
With a very beautiful landscape and money for buy with anything I need.
Yeah, I loved your wish. I loved your wish. Yeah, it's a good choice to be like near the beach. Yeah, totally. I liked your wish. So
and
everyone,
me and you, Amanda, we can visit Glorinha in this
totally.
house.
Yes,
because we are in the hill.
Yes, we are from Rio, Glorinha. So if you invite us, we will be there.
All right.
So, okay, thanks everyone. I'm going to send in the chat the survey where you can give us feedback, you can suggest other topics. It's just a platform for you to give us feedback here on Talk and Talk. So I hope it was a nice and smooth conversation today. So it wasn't a deep one, but I hope you had a little bit of fun. And I'll be here next Thursday at 8. And I hope to see you soon, someday in the future. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.